Unemployment is down. Stocks are up. Bit of news.
You don't define jazz. Jazz is just like an attitude.
Drellin, are you scared of this place?
No, scared nothing here. It's just that, some places are like people. Some shine, some don't.
What about room 237?
237. Nothing in room 237. But you ain't got no business going in there anyway. So stay out.
Ah, yes. Time for the news. Seems we got a bit of news. Unemployment is down. Stocks are up. Bit of news.
You don't define jazz. Jazz is just like an attitude.
Hello.
Hi, friends.
Welcome to Trivia.
It's Thursday.
Thursday. And that means it's trivia night.
Trivia.
Ah. We've got a quilt made by my dad. It is called the Ombre Log Cabin.
Ooh.
And he said it is made from one fabric, the whole thing, one piece of fabric, that fades through the spectrum from red to blue, or shades through the spectrum. 4 big blocks. You can see in each block how 2 sides progress from red to blue, while the opposites sides progress from blue to red. So you've got the red to blue, and the blue to red. Cool! Yeah, I'm Andrew.
I'm Eric.
We should have started with that, probably.
Yeah.
And it's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
If you have not yet done so, go ahead and send some love to the Courtyard and Cellar on PayPal or Venmo. Send them $5, buy a virtual beer. Keep them open, because even though they have officially quote-unquote opened, the tables are few and far between, which is safe and harder to turn a profit as a small business. So, let's keep sending them love, everybody. All right. Thank you to Troy Downey again for sharing his music tonight. You can give him a little love, TroyDowney616 at paypal.com. And Eric's going to take you through the rules.
This is an honor system, so no Googling, no using smart devices, only using your brains or your friends' brains. And there are 3 rounds of 10 questions each, and then a final round with a bonus question worth up into whatever you have to... I can't think tonight.
Maxes out at your maximum number of points. You can wager up to your total number of points.
The heat is getting to me.
We decided to ride the wave without air conditioning a little too long today.
Yeah, we should have turned it on a little earlier today, but...
So it goes.
So it goes.
The prize this week, Dylan from the Courtyard and Cellar is going to buy the winning team a zip-up hoodie from Pulpit Rock, and you can choose blue or black. You do not get Benji and Cody with the hoodies. You only get the hoodie itself.
Just the hoodie.
Yeah, it's a great piece of garb.
Pulpit Rock. I wore my Pulpit shirt.
Pulpit to Pulpit.
My Pulpit shirt tonight.
Yep. From the 4th of July race that they've done the last couple of years.
Last year's
COVID.
race.
Yeah. All right. Thank you to Megan and Brian for being tech support tonight. Carrie for handling emails about trivia questions and answers. Dylan, Amy, Nick, Kaya, Eric, Gretchen, Carrie, John, Mike, and Chris for helping with grading. I did forget to say, Pulpit Rock, if you have not experienced their beer before, sometime when you're in Decorah, it's an amazing local brewery. They do fantastic sours and fantastic pastry sours, super creative. It feels like a small town brewery. Great humans. They give back to the community in incredible ways. So, we love Pulpit Rock.
Great people.
I forgot to gush. Happy birthday to my dad 2 days ago. My dad who makes all the quilts. And that'd be Mike Ellingson, obviously.
Happy birthday to my best friend in college, Jonathan Twadal, who lives in Tampa. Hi, Johnny Mike.
And happy birthday today to Jonathan Struve.
Happy birthday, Struvey.
The Courtyard and Cellars post today said he is in more of the pictures
of the winning teams. Yeah, I believe
anyone but one other human in the whole history of Courtyard and Cellar trivia. So, if you're on Jonathan Struve's team, you've got some good odds.
Yes, it's true.
And way to go, Joe.
First to register. Jojo.
Oh, I didn't put the registration form up yet.
We'll do that during the break.
Yep, I'll figure that out at some point.
Yeah.
But
we got a couple more pictures, too, that people sent us that we need to get in the slideshow that we forgot to do, too.
Oops.
Sorry.
We'll get them in there.
We'll get them in there.
Reminder, troubleshooting questions and concerns about scoring your answers to tonight's questions can be emailed to courtyardcellartrivia@gmail.com. Send it by question 5 of the following round so that we can get the scoreboard corrected.
Question
and remember,
5.
Be kind. Carrie and Megan and Brian are doing awesome stuff.
They're awesome blossoms.
But they're humans, so be kind to them. All right, it's Father's Day this weekend, so we've got a round that Eric wrote all about famous fathers. Question 1.
Who played the dad on both Home Improvement and Last Man Standing? As easy as that. Go!
Time Ta-da!
Ta-da!
I'm going to see if I can figure out how to get the registration form at the same time as we're hosting, because this is going to be a little dicey.
Dun dun dun. I'm going to keep eating pizza.
Okay. I'm going to go there. And then I'm going to go there.
It's so riveting for everyone at home.
Oh my gosh. What could be better than watching somebody click their mouse and not pay attention to what's happening on the screen?
I need pizza.
Oh my goodness. Alright. Dad is saying the screen is weird. I don't know what that means.
Maybe because you went to that other screen.
I don't know. Alright, we're on to question 2. Dick York played the lovable and comical husband and father Darren on Bewitched opposite Elizabeth Montgomery's Samantha. Name the actor who replaced York in 1969 due to an addiction to pain medication for a back injury.
He was popping pills, yo.
Really?
Yeah, he purposely had the writers write him sitting down or in a bed or on the couch during all the scenes because he had this really bad back injury from a previous acting gig. And then he was addicted to these painkillers and like Novocaine and
Wow.
Percocet and yeah.
Oh, I wonder if when I zoomed, if that messed things up.
Oh. Why'd you zoom in?
Because my eyes are bad and I don't want to go have an eye appointment right now.
What? Your dad's texting us instead of the...
They'll get it sorted out.
Wah, wah.
My family, when they play, they have a text chain going for stuff. For swapping answers from the various households in California and DC and Iowa and Oregon.
Portland. And if you know the answer, you have to text back in all caps.
All caps!
That's their code for it. This is definitely the answer!
This is definitely time for question number 3. So you get to chew and swallow. Oh, I can read this one. Give us the first name of the famous father in the musical Fiddler on the Roof who sings If I Were a Rich Man. Bonus point, who sang a new version of this famous song as Rich Girl in 2004?
Do you know who it is?
Es posible.
I do, because I wrote the question. With Andrew's help. This was a two-minded question.
Awesome. Oh, it was sweaty today.
Mm-hmm.
The hot of it all.
I just took the trash out before we came upstairs, and it's gross outside.
Yeah.
Still.
Yep, I would agree.
And it's supposed to thunderstorm tonight. So
Is
we'll
it?
see. Yeah, like at 11 o'clock.
Nice.
So then it's only supposed to be like 71 here tomorrow.
Hallelujah. I will take it.
Hallelujah!
That sounds delightful. Alright, that's the end of that question.
Well, should we move on to question 4?
We shall.
Homer Simpson is the eponymous father of the Simpson family. Which of these jobs has Homer Simpson not had? A. Dancing baseball mascot. B. Safety salamander. C. Nuclear technician. Or D. A coffee barista. I have been all of those things.
You have not.
I have been one of those things.
Okay, I was going to say, it is possible that you have been 2 of those things. But I know you have not been a salamander or a technician.
I've been a promoter of safety. Just not while wearing a salamander costume.
Sure.
And who knows, maybe Homer Simpson has too. I don't know.
Don't
Actually,
know.
I do know because I'm watching The Simpsons right now.
That's true.
All the episodes on Disney Plus.
Lots of it is really funny. There was one episode today where we were like, "Whoa!"
Oh yeah,
that
there's
joke
some.
would not.
There's some.
make the air
Yeah, this
anymore.
would not be kosher anymore.
That would not be something that gets
Yeah.
set be on the televisions.
Yeah. That would be gross in person. Dun 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 dun.
Okay.
Or I should go back to the. There. Watch
Question number 5. Ooh, I don't know how to say his last name, so you get to do number 5.
Milo Ventimiglia plays the father Jack on This Is Us. What is the family's favorite NFL team on that show?
Ventimiglia?
Ventimiglia. Ventimiglia.
I mean, it
It's
makes
Italian.
sense. I froze.
Uh,
Zoink, Scoops.
look, I'm Han Solo in Carbonate.
Good story.
Look, I'm Jabba the Hutt's coffee table. JK.
Wow.
Wah, wah.
Wow. Oh, goodness gracious. Great balls of fun. Oh,
Do you have a timer going?
I do. And it just went off. Question 6. Chuck Berry is considered the father of rock and roll. Which song of his was played by Michael J. Fox in the famous scene from Back to the Future during the high school dance? I really didn't read you around carefully enough. I didn't even remember that this was in there.
You forgot about this one?
I don't know that I ever read this one.
Oh, you're fired.
It wasn't Goodness Gracious Great Balls of Fire, was it?
No, because
Okay.
that's somebody else.
Okay. Oh, right, duh.
Giving away points.
Oh,
Just kidding.
friends.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
You getting next week's up?
Well, working on it. Getting it made anyway.
Working.
9 to 5. It's a
Oh, we should stop. We don't have to pay rates.
Right.
Yeah, we're on YouTube.
I think we would have to be streaming exact. But maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. Mirror. All I know is we have the fan going, we have the AC on.
Mhm.
I'm
It's lovely.
no longer sweaty.
All right. Question 7.
What was Mike Brady's profession on the Brady Bunch?
These are good questions.
You're welcome.
I should read your stuff more carefully just to bask in the glory.
Grr.
I don't think I could even answer this one.
It's because you didn't watch reruns of it after school every day like I did.
I didn't watch it every day. I watched a bunch of it.
Now I'll never be a fashion teen model.
Marsha, Marsha, Marsha.
Oh, Jan. That's it.
That's
My
it.
boyfriend, George. George Glass.
Wow.
That was Jan Brady's made-up boyfriend.
Oh my goodness.
She would have her friend call the house and pretend to be a guy named George Glass.
Wow. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently I did not watch enough reruns. You can all judge me in the comments in the YouTube chat.
This is why Mom said we shouldn't play ball in the house.
Question 8. Bob Belcher, the dad on Bob's Burgers, is voiced by actor H. John Benjamin. What other famous cartoon character does he voice on Adult Swim? Bonus point, for which fast food chain is he the spokesperson? I could have gotten the regular one, but not the bonus point without looking.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
They reference this restaurant a lot on The Simpsons.
Shocking that you would be hyper aware of it right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, friends. We are having a lot of Simpsons on at our house right now. Eric is going down the rabbit hole.
It's true.
He's a happy camper.
Copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste.
Insert.
So, not much in the chat.
No, still talking about Brian's engagement.
Brian's and who was it?
Oh, I remember. It was her birthday also.
Brittany, Britta, Bright.
Carrie will type it in the chat and remind us.
Yeah. I can't remember, but happy engagement.
Mm-hmm. Question.
Happy Father's Day to everybody out there.
Question number 9.
Name the muggle-loving father of 7 wizards in the Harry Potter books, who works for the Ministry of Magic as the head of the Misuse of Muggle Artifacts Department.
This was my question.
Yes.
I helped.
You gave me the idea, and I wrote the question.
Yes. They're done.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
All right, friends, the registration link for next week is up. On your mark, get set, go. Who's going to be the Joe Sievers of this week?
Oh my god.
I don't know.
It's crazy.
Look at all these lovely humans.
Roush
Who's
has the
Camp?
same.
Who are you, Camp? We don't know that name.
Doesn't he play with... Is it the Bielans?
Oh, it could be.
Yeah.
That could be. Yep.
Shh, Dave, don't give it away.
Oh, I forgot to start a timer this time. I got so excited that I saw my own question.
Wah, wah.
10 more seconds?
No. Yeah, because this one's really hard, so people are thinking about it.
True story. All right, moving on to question number 10. Abraham in the Bible is called the father of many nations. What was his wife's name? I'm starting the timer.
Ta-da!
Look at me do that. Chicka-bam.
Go, girl.
You go, Glen Coco. That's from Mean Girls.
Mhm.
Oh,
On Wednesdays, we wear pink.
during the break, I have a task for all of you to do and put it in the YouTube chat. This is one of the funniest things that I've seen go by on Facebook. Google Florida man and your birthday and copy the headline and put it into the chat. If you Googled Florida man May 28th, the headline that came up today for me was Florida man arrested accused of hitting mother in head with corn cob. I mean, the number of ridiculous things that were happening. Oh, Eric's going to do it right now. So Eric says, Florida man charged with battery for giving girlfriend wet willy. Oh, so it's a really fun game. Everybody put your Florida man in the YouTube comments. We will all have a hearty laugh. Okay, go ahead and submit your answers. If you can have them submitted in the next 3-4 minutes, that's super helpful for us as graders. We'll be back in around 10 minutes for round number 2.
Yeah, because we got to fill our beers, too.
And we got to get round 1 all graded.
Ow.
So we'll see you real soon, friends.
And cut.
Ah, yes, time for the news. Seems we got a bit of news. Unemployment is down. Stocks are up. Bit of news.
scared of this place?
No. Scared, nothing here. It's just that, some places are like people. Some shine, some don't.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hi.
You all crushed that round. So many 12s and 11s and 10s.
Mhm.
Really impressive show of force. So
Yeah.
well done.
FYI, the scoreboard is down right now, but we're trying to...
On our screens,
Yeah.
it's down. We're not sure if it's down for other people. I texted Megan and Carrie. They're gonna, and Brian, they'll tackle it. So
Yeah.
they'll get it up and running again, I'm sure. But our answers. Tim Allen played the father on Home Improvement and Last Man Standing. Dick Sargent subbed in on
Bewitched. He was
Bewitched.
the new Darren.
Tevye was from Fiddler on the Roof, and Gwen Stefani did Rich Girl.
Homer Simpson was not a coffee barista.
Never.
Nope.
And the Pittsburgh Steelers is the favorite coffee.
The
drink.
favorite coffee of This Is
The
Us.
favorite football team.
Johnny Be Good was the song that they did in Back to the Future.
Yep.
By Chuck Berry. Mr. Brady was an architect. And then we were going for Sterling Archer.
But apparently he voices lots of questions.
Yeah.
Or lots of voices.
So as long as you said a show on Adult Swim that H. John Benjamin is a part of, we gave you a point.
Carrie's working on that right now.
Even if you didn't get that right and you still said Arby's, we still gave you the bonus point right for Arby's.
Yep.
The same for Tevye and Gwen Stefani. If you had either of those correct, you got a point. If you had both of them correct, you got 2 points.
Normally we don't do it that way, but we forgot to clarify that, so we felt like more points is more fun.
Because I wrote it and I forgot that was a thing.
Well, I mean, we both read those questions, and
Yeah.
we just forgot to say it. Arthur Weasley is the dad who works at the Ministry of Magic.
And Sarah was Abraham's wife.
Excellent.
Ta-da!
So if you have troubleshooting questions or concerns, you can shoot them to courtyardcellartrivia@gmail.com. Be kind to Megan and Carrie. They're working their tail off. And...
Oh, now it's back.
Oh, good.
The scoreboard. So check out your scores.
And send it by question 5 of the following round. I think there were 14 teams that got all 10 right and both bonus points. So
Mhm.
this is going to be a battle. Nicely done.
Yes.
Okay, so my dad is Mike Ellingson. And if you know anything about Mike Ellingson, he's amazing. He's kind, he's smart, he's compassionate, he's creative, he's a lovely human.
He's a quilter.
And he loves word games.
And he loves color.
Like, we grew up listening to NPR podcasts
Mhm.
and The Puzzler on Sunday mornings and stuff like that. So we decided to do a word game in his honor. So we're taking Mike Ellingson and taking away everything in between. So every single answer this round will start with M and end with N. It might be one word that starts with an M and ends with an N. It might be
A phrase.
the whole phrase that starts with an M and ends with an N.
There might be a the at the middle.
Yep.
But just an article of some sort. But just,
I will say there are a couple titles that we asked for where technically the would be the first word. So in those cases, I broke my own rule.
Yeah.
But really, M to N, and here we go.
You'll see. You'll see. Just, yeah.
Question 1.
This arena in New York City bills itself as the world's most famous arena. I've walked by it, but I've never been inside.
I've never been in it either. I didn't know this is what it was called. I mean, this was what it billed itself as.
Oh, like as a
Phrase.
Yeah.
Yes. Like on their website, it's their marketing slogan. Yeah.
Yeah, I walked by it one night, and William H. Macy walked by me.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were at this place when that happened.
Mm-hmm. And then Christian Shaw walked right by me, too, that same night. when I was in New York City.
Remind me who that person is.
She's the voice of one of the toys in Toy Story, and she's the youngest kid on Bob's Burgers.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Stand-up comedian.
Mm-hmm.
Done lots of TV shows, movies.
Like reddish curly hair.
Yeah. Yep.
Excellent. All right. Time for question 2.
Go.
It starts with an M, ends with an N. This columnist and television personality is the child of a former candidate for U.S. president. Name that person. Author, too, I think.
Yeah, I think they put out a book or two, probably.
Now that I've said it, I should look it up, because...
I don't know. Meow, 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 meow.
Yeah, it says author, too, on that person's Wikipedia page.
Columnist, author, and television personality.
Ta-da!
Mm-hmm. Bye, kitty.
This quilt is such a cool background.
Meow. It's small, though. We had to tighten up.
Oh, yeah, we tightened up. Yeah. It's pretty.
Because it's just right.
There.
Wah, wah, wah.
And question number 3.
Name the Mexican resort town along the Pacific shoreline in the state of Sinaloa that serves as the municipal seat for the surrounding area.
I could not have come up with Sinaloa as a thing, but I definitely knew this city name.
Yeah. Resort town is the biggest.
Yeah, for sure.
Hint, I guess you could say.
Esperanza.
It's the lad. The.
Ooh, it's getting super dark gray
Yeah.
outside, everybody.
It's getting a little. Look at a little storm to drawn outside.
We're gonna have a storm tonight. I love a good thunderstorm, as long as nothing gets damaged.
See. I love falling asleep to thunder.
Mm-hmm. I love the smell
Mm-hmm.
of rain.
The ozone smell.
Mm-hmm.
O3 for those of you who are chemistry buffs.
O3? Is
That's
it
what ozone. Yeah, it's oxygen with three oxygen
Got it.
portions. Like regular oxygen is O2.
Yep.
And ozone is O3.
Cool.
I was a chemistry major for a day.
Question 4. In the movie Shrek, when Farquaad interrogates the gingerbread man about whether or not he knows what other fictional character.
Do you know this character?
Not the buttons!
Boop.
The gumdrop buttons! No! Gingy. Timer.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Oh.
They're making jokes that Megan Leon in the chat, who's part of Bricks from Shoes, could be one of the answers tonight. Because her name's with an M and an
She
N.
totally could. Oh, by the way, your Florida man, everything is hilarious.
Very funny.
Hilarious. Loved reading those during break.
Florida man punches woman at Publix because she gave him the middle finger. It's valid.
Well, seems like a pretty significant escalation.
Sorry, Melissa.
Question 5. The British monarchy asserts that the name Windsor is used by members of the royal family who do not have a surname when a surname is required. And examples that they gave were like if you're filing a legal lawsuit in a foreign country, like when there was a lawsuit in France about a picture that needed to be taken out of a tabloid. The member of the royal family used this as their last name.
As a member of the royal family, I just abstain and I pay somebody to do this. For
Oh my gosh. Friends,
me. As member of a former royal family.
Eric discovering that his 15th great-grandfather was the uncle to Henry the VIII.
Henry the Seventh.
Henry the Seventh.
Whose son was Henry the Eighth. So Henry the Eighth is my first cousin 13 times removed.
Or something.
Something like that.
Anyway. Oh, craziness.
What?
It's time.
Oh, it's time.
Question 6.
This fictional mother is part of the longest-running scripted television primetime series in the United States. Name that mom.
Remember, it starts with an M and it ends with an N.
Yup.
Not for gumdrop buttons.
No.
Eric should be Henry VIII for Halloween. Yes, he
Oh,
absolutely
totally.
should.
I looked into getting a costume.
Really?
Yeah, I found one on Amazon. I could rent one.
You might know a guy who makes things that could maybe possibly help.
Yeah,
Made my Buddy the Elf costume.
he did.
Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color?
He made you care for a costume for your Halloween costume in
He made
1985.
there were so many dad-made costumes. I think the one that, when I talk about it, people are the most impressed by was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle with the shell sculpted out of cardboard and covered in fabric and quilted abs. It was pretty awesome.
He has quite an imagination.
And a skill set of epic proportions.
And the way...
Dad magic.
Dad magic! It's you, I just read them.
Oh, this U.S. state is home to the world's largest limestone quarry. I feel like that's the kind of thing you would want to own. Yep, absolutely. I agree, Kelly.
Yes, Sarah Khan says Hans Holbein style. Yes, I agree. Hans Holbein, if those of you who don't know, art history people, he was the famous painter that painted all the... Really, the only reason we know what some of those people look like is because of Hans Holbein's paintings
Yeah, by far the
of that era.
by far the biggest portrait artist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Portrait painter of the Tudor pre-Renaissance-ish.
There is a fancy term that gets used in the history books for portrait painter. Somebody out there will know and put it in the
Yeah.
chat.
Hans Holbein. There's a really good documentary about Hans Holbein on Amazon Prime.
You love a good rabbit hole.
Mm-hmm. Especially it's people I'm related to. Because I'm self-centered.
Question 8. This Arabic term's widespread use in English... Oh, it's your turn.
No, you should read this one because
Okay.
I don't want to read it.
This Arabic term's widespread use in English began with reference to the guerrilla-type militant groups led by the Islamist Afghan fighters in the Soviet-Afghan War, and now extends to other jihadist groups in various countries.
I did not know this one when I was reading through these.
No.
I was like, what? I
It's
was kind of
definitely
like,
a word
too
that I've
long,
seen go
don't
by.
care. Too long, don't care. Next.
But you at least read my question.
I did read the question.
yours.
Yeah, you read mine. You filed.
Oops, oopsie daisy.
Wah, wah.
How many people do we have playing tonight? I forgot
It was
to look. Oh, we're up.
Almost 300.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And how many? I didn't look at the teams.
Almost 80?
Whoa, 75?
Oh, 75.
75 teams.
Great. 75 and almost 80 are not quite the same thing.
You're almost 80. ADD.
Far from 80. Okie dokie. Question number 9 coming at you from Eric.
This recording label was founded by Barry Gordy Jr. as Tamla Records on January 12, 1959, and incorporated under its current name on April 14, 1960. Name the record label that would fit the category.
Giveaway. It's true.
I also listen to this all the time.
You do. It is one of your go-to stations.
It's my go-to, like, I'm going to clean the kitchen.
This, and lately Beach Boys has been in your wheelhouse.
Oh, it's summer.
Yeah.
Beach Boys. I grew up listening to the Beach Boys whenever I go to my aunt and uncle's house for summer camp. My aunt and uncle were teachers, and so they had the summers off for the most part. They would do side jobs and stuff, but they weren't teaching full-time anymore. So my parents would take us to our aunt and uncle's house outside of Peoria, and we would stay there for a week or 2 weeks sometimes, and they had a 1972 Chevy Camaro convertible. It was like powder blue. It had an 8-track player with the best of the Beach Boys cassette. And we would listen to that driving through Pekin, Illinois, feeling like we were the badasses of Tazewell County.
Wow. Amazing. The more you know, friends.
And Aunt Sharon would let us buy Captain Crunch for a cereal.
With Crunch Berries?
Or like Captain Crunch or Crunch Berries or like Lucky Charms, which we could not have at home. And we got to watch cable TV.
Scandalo.
Very.
Question 10. This show, described by some as a space western, was part of the Disney Plus offerings when the new streaming service launched earlier this year.
I know.
Of course you do. You read the questions.
I could have answered that without reading the answers.
You could have answered lots of those without. You did.
I could have written this.
I think it was only...
Except for that one question, which I had no idea what you were talking about. Because I don't read the news every other second.
You read it a lot. You're a very well-informed citizen.
I try to read the New York Times every day.
Yeah,
and I do
like
the
headlines.
crossword. I read the New York Times headlines every day, and I do the New York Times crossword every day.
You do a better job, though, of reading the news once a day.
Yes.
And I get sucked into it over and over and over.
Yeah, also because I don't have an iWatch that tells me every single
Whoa,
second
did you hear
that...
what so-and-so just said?
Did you hear who died? Oh my god, did you hear about this?
All right, you can go ahead and submit your answers. We'll see you back here in around 10 minutes for round number 3. Have a great 10 minutes, y'all.
Bye.
If you haven't kicked into the Courtyard and Cellar, go ahead and do that now.
Buy your virtual drinks. We will see you for round 3.
Hey, y'all! It's not the end of round 2. It's welcome back for round 3.
I was listening to the lo-fi.
Feeling yourself.
Troy's lo-fi music.
Yes. Again, solid scores. Lots of high ones.
Lots of right answers.
So we've got Madison Square Garden, Megan McCain, Mazatlan, the Muffin Man, and...
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
The Muffin Man!
And Mountbatten.
Marge Simpson was the matriarch that was mentioned, and then Michigan is the largest limestone quarry.
Also the only U.S. state that solves the category.
It's the only state that fits the category. And then you have to say this next one.
Mujahideen.
Mujahideen. And then Motown music and The Mandalorian. One of my favorite shows.
So good job, y'all. Nailing it.
Yeah, good job. M through N.
Troubleshooting questions and concerns about scoring your answers to tonight's questions can be emailed to courtyardcellartrivia@gmail.com. Send that follow-up email by the time you get to question 5 of the following round. Oh, I forgot to refill your beer during break. Sorry
Look, I'm
about
on
that.
The Price is Right.
Eric watched the 9,000th episode of The Price is Right this week.
Monday morning, yeah, they had their 9,000th episode. I
Crazy.
didn't even know that. I just turned it on because I was the first day of I'm laid off this week.
Furloughed.
I'm furloughed this week for work. So I got to sleep in, and I started my day by watching The Price is Right.
Mhm. I see your true colors shining through.
See your true colors, that's why I love
Too loud.
you.
Too loud!
So don't make fun.
Every question this round is going to have something to do with the color.
Show. You're already showing the first question.
Because I want you to move on.
Who wrote the theme song for the Pink Panther?
Was it Leroy Anderson, Leonard Bernstein, Aaron Copland, or Henry Mancini?
Which one? Who was it? Tell us the answer.
I'm going to call Megan and help
you're
solve the
four.
problem quick. So you are flying
You're
solo.
leaving me alone?
It's a true story. Oh my gosh. Nope. She got it.
We're going to talk about... Oh. Just kidding. They solved it. I see your true color shining through.
Oh. We had a quirk in one of the... Sorry. I should not have sung that song.
That's why I love you.
Friends, 14 weeks.
Don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. We saw Cyndi Lauper live once.
We did. Question 2.
She's really short. She's only like 5'3". Question number 2, true or false? Red dwarf stars are the smallest and coolest kind of stars on the main sequence and are the most common in the Milky Way. True or false? Someone's yelling at me on my Twitter.
On your Twitter? Or on your text? Oh, Lordy. Friends.
Melissa, love you.
Tee-hee. Hannah and Edie have been watching The Price is Right too.
Oh, yeah. We grew up watching The Price is Right.
I did
Who
too.
was I telling? I was telling
Every day.
somebody.
on summer.
That's like
I watched
that's
it
how
with
I
Grandma.
learned how to do math better.
Really?
Yeah, because you have to add and subtract stuff all the time.
Oh, I know. But
Yeah.
I
I learned how to count change because of the big wheel. Spin that big wheel, Martha. Will she get $1? If they got $1 on Monday, they give them $9,000.
That makes sense.
I don't know what they won if they got the bonus spin after that.
Probably 90.
Nobody did it, so.
Question number 3. Which of these 4 countries is the largest exporter of oranges? And it's by a lot from the stuff that I was reading on export.
Would you say it's a landslide of oranges?
Egypt, South Africa, Spain, or United States.
Rude! Because then I could start singing Landslide by
I
Stevie
am aware.
Nicks.
Did you notice how I did not take that bait? Because I am done. Love you.
It's okay. Love you too. We gotta get back to the. Is your timer still going?
Yeah, of course.
4 seconds.
Question number 4. The yellow-colored gemstone known as citrine results from heat and pressure being applied to what other kind of gemstone? Is it the amethyst, the emerald, the topaz, or the sapphire? You're
Sir,
a gem.
you're such a gem.
Aw. Multifaceted, sparkling personality.
I don't know the answer.
I'm gonna look it up, though. Okay.
Because I'm allowed to.
But no one else is allowed to. Yep, it won't be there. You'll have to go into the questions document.
Is that such a grade, though?
Yes.
Okay. No one's gonna harm you.
Oh my gosh.
Not while I'm around.
Mom and Dad, I'm sorry for who I was as a child.
No one's gonna harm you.
This is karma coming back to haunt me.
Not while I'm around. I just made that part up because I didn't know what comes next.
You have a beautiful voice and we're done.
It's like throwing water on a fire. It's rude.
Question
Oh.
number 5.
Okay. I didn't know that was the answer.
No.
In what year did the Green Bay Packers last win the Super Bowl? And you will have a drop-down menu that will give you choices ranging from the year 2000 to the year 2019. What year?
What year?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And just to clarify, it's the year that it was played, which is different than the year of the season, because then...
The season starts in one year and ends
Yeah.
in another. This is the year the Super Bowl happened.
Yeah, the year of that Super Bowl. What year?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a really good clarification to give, because we've had people...
It comes up with the Oscars, it comes up with the Super Bowl, anytime that something spans.
Yeah.
Their season spans the 2 years.
That makes good sense.
No one's gonna win the Super Bowl. Especially if the Chicago Bears play.
Question 6. I love my husband. I love my husband. I love my husband.
Mm-hmm.
Turquoise is the birthstone for what month? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, or December?
I think there's a drop down for this one too.
There is.
Just choose the month. You don't even have to type it.
True story, yo.
Now we want to watch Sweeney Todd.
Cool. Have fun.
Isn't that where that's from? No, it's a different Sondheim.
Ooh.
Not while I'm around.
I should know this.
Yes, it's from Sweeney Todd. That's
Okay.
right.
Good.
It's the little boy sings it to the girl that he's in love with.
Oh, that's
who's too old for him.
Yep.
Gotta love some Sondheim.
Sondheim is great.
Just random fact.
Yep. Question 7.
The waltz, The Blue Danube, was written by what Austrian composer? Was it Liszt, Mahler, Mozart, oder Strauss? A, B, C oder D? Liszt, Mahler, Mozart und Strauss. Welches Mann? Haben Sie die Musik geschrieben? Ja. Geschrieben.
Geschrieben. It was like, geschrieben doesn't
No.
sound like...
Geschrieben something else. I don't know what that means. But
Geroted.
Geritten.
Gewritten it.
Geschrieben. Or is it geschriebt? That might be one of those irregular verbs. I don't know. Maddie's not here to correct me.
But she got a Fulbright.
But she got a Fulbright. Congrats, Maddie.
But she's not playing tonight.
But I don't think she's playing tonight.
Still, super cool.
At least she didn't sign up, which
Right.
means doesn't mean she's not playing.
I guess she could be sitting at somebody else's.
Yeah, Maddie. Just kidding.
We love Maddie.
We love Maddie.
All right, question number 8. What are the first names of the 2 singers who comprise the Indigo Girls? Is it Jessica and Sarah? Is it Amy and Emily? Is it Amanda and Laura? Or is it Heather and Jennifer?
Name those 2 fabulous singers.
They're awesome.
I'm surprised my CD still works of this.
Because you've listened to it so
I
much.
listened to it so many times.
Yep. Oh, I love our friends. Our random friends.
Oh, we should. If we don't do trivia more, we could just still have our own little weekly talk show.
No. Me unscripted would get into so much trouble. I believe those are called podcasts.
We could do that. We get one of those microphones and be like, "Hi, this is ASMR with Eric and Andrew.
Do you remember when we drove Susan nuts with that? The one?
Yes. I don't know if she's playing tonight, but pickles.
But the chakras are, and they can tell her we talked about
They
it.
can. Yes.
Question 9.
Prince's album Purple Rain was released in what year? You must be within 2 years to participate.
And there is a drop down on this. I can't remember what year span I gave you, so take a look before you spend too much time debating.
But
I
there's
think
a
I gave you
span.
1970 to 2000 or something like that.
From the year 0 to the year now, when was Purple Rain released? The answer is pi r squared. Just kidding.
That's not the answer.
Nope.
He's telling you lies, friends. Don't listen to him.
He's a liar! Prevaricator of lies!
Oh.
Yeah, there's some good scores out there.
Mm-hmm. It's a solid night tonight. Really impressive. Really impressive.
Totes. Purple rain, purple rain. Except it's like 2 octaves higher than that.
Right.
But I can't sing that high. Anymore.
Yeah, that might be true. It's a good song.
I like Prince.
Yeah.
I really like
Prince.
Yes, my sister-in-law worships the ground that Prince used to walk on.
That might be a little extreme, but adores.
She is a
She's a
devoted
Prince head. Yes.
a devoted fan.
Yes.
She's a Purple fan.
Question 10. Mine?
Yeah.
Pixar's movie The Incredibles features the Parr family of superheroes, including the daughter named Violet. How many total Incredibles movies have been released in theaters? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
I know.
I do too.
Mm.
When you have this done, you can go ahead and submit your answers. They should auto-grade, and we will get the scoreboard updated. But we'll give you about a minute on this one. 1, 2, 3, or 4 Incredibles movies released in the theaters.
17.
That is not a choice.
No. No one submitted their answers yet.
Did you refresh?
I did.
Do it again. Do it again.
Yeah. Ooh, now there's some teams. Ooh.
Excellent.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and submit your answers. Do it in the next 3-4 minutes if you can, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes for the final round. Make sure if you have not yet tipped the Cellar for making this whole shindig happen, make sure you send them some love. Their
Yes,
PayPal will be going
please
by
do.
at the break, as will Troy Downey's. So
Yes.
excellent. See you soon. friends. We have 2 teams that had a score of perfect 22 that have not submitted. You have 1 minute to get your answers submitted because we need to move on to the final round and we can't even put the answers up until you've got them submitted. So it is time to pull off the Band-Aid and submit. I will be closing the round at 9:24 p.m.
Hi, friends.
Okay. Scores after round 3. We have 1 team with a perfect 32.
Yeah.
4 or 5 more teams with 31. It's amazing tonight, friends.
It's going to be a race to the finish, yo.
It sure is. Answers for round 3. Henry Mancini wrote The Pink Panther. And yes, Red Dwarf stars. Everything we said about them was true.
Yes. And C, Spain, for number 3, is the largest, is it exporter or importer? Exporter of anaranjados.
It's apparently like
Orange.
25% of the entire world supply comes from Spain.
Who knew?
Right?
And then the citrine is from an amethyst.
Yep.
That is put under fire and pressure.
Yep.
And then 2011 is when the Green Bay Packers last won the Super Bowl.
Turquoise is the birthstone for December, and Strauss wrote The Blue Danube.
Amy and Emily are the 2 first names of the singers of Indigo Girls. And then Purple Rain came out in 1984, and there are 2 Incredibles movies.
True story.
That's incredible.
Incredible.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So, the final round category is Women in Flight. You're going to submit your wagers, and we will not be opening the final round form until we have everybody's wagers in. So it is currently 9:27 p.m. We are going to give you until 9:34 p.m. to get your wagers submitted. We will see you real soon. You have until 9:34. Hi! So apparently my exporting of oranges information was wrong, and you all are correcting us in the chat and emailing. Thank you. I was looking at the 2019 list, and I didn't clarify that in the question, and there's a CNN story from March 9th. As of 2020, the world's biggest orange exporter, Egypt is on pace to surpass Spain this year as the world's #1 exporter of oranges. So, I have to now figure out how we can go through and correct people's scores because it was set to auto-grade. So, we are going to need to go into a holding pattern. We will check back in with you in a couple minutes when we have a plan. I'm sorry, and thanks for holding. Okay, friends.
We're back.
Scores have been updated. I'm going to go into the wagers form and delete out everything that has been submitted so far. We're going to ask everyone to resubmit because that's going to be the cleanest way for us to do this.
Because it affected about
a dozen teams.
a dozen teams, yeah.
Yeah. So, my apologies to everybody. Please go ahead and resubmit your scores. Yeah. Resubmit your wagers. Thanks,
Yes.
everybody.
Thanks. Hi, welcome back.
Welcome back, Women in Flight. All of the top 20 teams have resubmitted. We're still missing a few of the teams, but we are fairly confident that one of the teams in the running is going to be crushing this question. So, on your mark, get set. June 18th is a historic day for women in flight. It is the anniversary of both Amelia Earhart becoming the first woman to cross the Atlantic as a passenger and Sally Ride becoming the first woman to fly into space. How many years apart did these two historic events happen? Be within 5 years of correct to be counted correct. The answer sheet is officially open. Good luck. Go.
May the force be with you.
Welcome back.
Hey, y'all.
So, Amelia Earhart flew in 1928.
Mm-hmm.
Sally Ride flew in 1983, which means the correct answer was 55 years. A lot of teams were within the 5-year window.
Yep.
And we had one team that came in 5 seconds before the other in the 32-point wagering it all round.
Came down to 5 seconds.
So congratulations to the Circle Backers.
Yeah!
Woo! Risky Quizness, you are formidable opponents. Well done. Circle Backers, you get the win this week. We will be in touch to get you connected with a hoodie from Pulpit Rock. It doesn't look like this, though.
It doesn't look like this, no.
We love you all. Thank you for putting up with our shenanigans every week. Coming back every week. And thanks for playing.
Yeah, we'll
Trivia's
be
the
here
best.
again next week.
And from what we've heard from Dylan, after that it's still TBD if we're back live
Not
at the
sure.
Cellar or going to be continuing online. We will keep you updated as we find out more. Love you all. Talk to you sometime soon.
Happy Father's Day.
Bye.